When we think about global warming, we often focus on pollution caused by machines, but what we fail to consider is the impact of our animals. As a result of their digestion, a single cow produces around 100 kilograms of methane throughout its lifetime. Due to its digestion, methane is also a greenhouse gas, and it's much better at trapping heat than CO2 up to 28 times more powerful. Now, if one cow produces 100 kilograms, imagine the tons of methane produced by all the cows in the world. The food industry is estimated to contribute up to 35% of total carbon emissions in the atmosphere. By comparison, transportation accounts for 16%. Grazing and livestock farming pollute more than all the cars, trucks, trains, ships and planes combined. It's also important to mention that while methane traps heat more effectively, it doesn't last as long in the atmosphere. Methane breaks down in about 12 years, whereas carbon dioxide lingers for 100 to 150 years. The emission from the first car may still be warming the atmosphere today. Since 1970, climate change has caused animal population to decline by up to 68%. We are witnessing the 6th mass extinction on this planet. If we don't start admitting this reality, we'll become part of the problem. But it's not just biodiversity that's at risk, resources are too. You've probably heard that it takes 2,000 liters of water to produce a single burger. It's the equivalent of 2 months of showers, and unfortunately, it's true. This calculation is based on the concept of water footprint, and includes all the water used directly or indirectly in the production of each product. It's not just about the water cows drink. It also includes the water used to grow the crops that they eat. These animals need kilograms of feed every day, until they are fattened and knocked for sacrifice. This process takes between 15 and 23 months, depending on their diet. Feeding them grain is the most common, because it's cheaper and fattens them up faster. You may think feeding them grass is a better alternative, but if we do this, they get fat more slowly. So they live more and produce more methane for more time. That's why your burger's water footprint is 2,400 liters. However, this doesn't mean the water is wasted. Over time, it returns to rivers, lakes, or the ocean, restating the cycle. The real problem is that this water often contains harmful pesticides and fertilizers, which directly damage ecosystems. Okay, we've admitted that our meat consumption has a bigger impact than we'd like. But what can we do about it? Buy local. As long as there are mouths to feed, there will be livestock farming. The best option is to buy local products. It might not always be cheap, but it's more probably that your money ends in better hands. Reduce meat consumption. Reducing your meat intake not only lowers your carbon footprint, but also benefits your health. The World Health Organization states that if we eat at least 50 grams of processed or red meat a day, increases the risk of colorectal cancer by 18%. Although we are omnivores, the modern production methods are increasingly harming the quality of animal-derived foods. But, without a doubt, the best thing that you can do for the planet is to get a vasectomy or a tubal ligation. There are a lot of people. Just one person consumes and pollutes far more than we'd like to admit, and it's a reality that we can no longer ignore. To be honest, livestock farming isn't bad. It creates millions of jobs and sustains the global economy. Farmers aren't billions destroying habitats. But tell me, how will you feed an entire country? The best thing we consumers can do is choose. Choose where your money goes. Because will we pay for food, clothing, or cars with money, the damage we do to the environment will be paid with our lives. We are not separate from nature. We are part of it. It's our responsibility to care for the planet and living beings we share it with. Thank you for staying until the end. You may feel like your individual actions are too small to make a difference. And yes, you are right. But if we take the initiative, we can inspire others, and together we can create a significant change. Never it's too late to do better.